easy go.
What's up guys, Speedy here. I'm going to be starting up a new Let's Plays of Banished. This is going to be my first full recording, and if y'all do like and subscribe. I'm going to be starting up by naming it Speedy Village, and these are the settings I'm running, but if y'all want to see me run something different, just let me know. But this is also going to be a modded gameplay of Banished. That means if y'all have some, how do I say it, like tricks or something that I could do differently or better, let me know and I'll do what I can. But I'm going to start up by loading up the mods, and these are the basic mods I run on a normal. This one is up to your opinion. I just want it because I already had it on there. But if y'all have different mods suggestions for me that I should try, and then the rest of them are pretty basic. The more iron, more stone, and more wood, and then the more terrain. And then the biggest one I have is the mega mod that has the 95 mods. And if you want my opinion, that's one of the best mods you can have, because it's different from like more resources or anything like that. It just gives you more like stone and iron huts that I really like, because then you can just mass produce stone and iron right off the bat. So here we go guys. But like I said before, if y'all have some tricks that I don't use or something that y'all could teach me about it, let me know down in the comments, and then I will try what y'all recommend for me to do, and we'll just see what we can do. But if you want to see two people that actually, one YouTuber I know that will go above and beyond the game and who's really inspired me to start a Let's Play on this, will be Corrales, because I'm going to try to make this as beautiful as I can, but it's just going to be a process over time. But I'm going to start up by just getting my basic 2 online, and that's my hunter's cabin and my gatherer's hut. And then here in a second you'll see me put down, just at first you need to figure out what your basics are, and this is what I normally put down right off the bat, so I can start producing these kind of things more easier. And then I'm also going to do something that I normally don't do at the start, but I'm going to try it this time. And I'm going to get me a couple of farms going to just have them already ready to go as soon as I start the time. I'm just going to get 3 started, and then here we go. But if you want to run how I do it, I normally get these 2 online first thing so I can get a eye view of everything and get my events. And then normally you can run any of these, but the one I like is this. And then I normally just start with 2 builders. And I'm really liking how it starts up in the spring this time, because then I can just already get 2 of these fields going, so I can already have a steady base of food at the start. But if you start this game and you see something different that you do better, then it's all just on preference. You can start straight with all farms and not even worry about anything else. But you just have to see what works for you and go from there. But what I recommend highly is get a hunter and a gatherer's hut online soon as you start, so you can just get a basic amount of food start going. because it can really help you out in the long run with this. And you can probably already see me starting up another, what is this called again? Stockpile, so I can start getting a bunch of this stone and wood all together, so I can get that out of my way. And just so I can up the fuel limit to 400, so I can get a bunch of that online for the first winter. But y'all give me some ideas that I can do different, or what y'all would like to see more of, and then I can base my gameplay around that. But hopefully I'll start a let's play of the forest here soon, and maybe Car Mechanic Simulator. It's all just going to depend on what y'all want to see more. But I'm also going to do games like that I really want to do, like the forest and Banished. But if you can give me some different ideas for later on that you would like to see, I can do that too. And then I'm just going to get most of this out of my way. Here soon I'm going to try to get a stone and iron shack online as soon as I can, so I can just make a steady process in the game, so I'm not trying to rush myself, or it's hard to explain, trying to just find that balanced area so I can get homes online and get everything that the beginning game really needs, like tools and all, tools and clothes. I try to get online as soon as I can, but normally it takes me a little bit to get that online. But I'm going to try to see what I can do. And if you see these spaces in between the house, that's because I'm going to try to put a road back, and then put a little kind of backyard area behind each house. But I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to try to push it and go ahead and get me a, what I use in the mods, I mostly use the medieval blacksmith, so I'm not sitting here dealing with the actual blacksmith, and it takes less resources to get the blacksmith online right off the bat. So by just a couple days, in-game days, you can already have it and be processing through to the next thing. That's what I normally do with my tailor and my blacksmith. But give me some ideas of some things that y'all would like to see, and you never know, I might, because I'm hoping here soon to start up some Minecraft too, on how-to builds and all that, to see what I can do on there. But if I start getting on there, be ready for a lot of survival and a lot of how-to builds. And if all else, if y'all want me to, I can do some more just unique things. But this is probably going to be one of my shorter episodes just so I can get it edited and all, make sure everything's going to be fine with it in the long run. And you can tell I'm trying to get a bunch of bridges online so I can get over here and start getting some different things online. And maybe you can tell in the video quality and the sound of my voice, but I have not been feeling the best lately. But hopefully here soon that will be gone, so the quality of the video will be better. But this is my basic startup. But if y'all want to see me do a let's play on hard with no mods, or a let's play on easy with mods, or on certain mods, let me know and I'll attempt them. I'm not telling you that they're going to last very long, or I'm going to do the best at it, because they could end up just lasting one episode or so, because I'm going to go until it dies out. And I'm hoping I do kind of decent on this one so I can progress through the game more on this. But it's just going to be a trial and error to see what I can do. But when I start playing the Forest and the Division, if y'all want to, let me know in the comments and I'll start doing join ups and all, so y'all can join up with me so you can get your into on the game and so you can be featured. But I'm gonna go ahead, I'm probably not gonna accept no nomads for a while, but I'm going to go ahead and get one online so I can just have one sitting there. So once I get to a good area on food and all, I can start doing that. But you never know, next episode I could get on here and decide to risk it and get 20 villagers, 20 nomads into my village. But I'm just going to try to process through the game slowly, but I'm not going to go super slow. And I'm going to go over like every single aspect of all these mods. I'm going to try to at least build one of everything in the game. So y'all can see what all the mods have to offer and all else. And you never know, if you create a mod and you want me to test it out and just see what you think, I'll be more than happy to do that too. But I think this is a good steady pace to be in, because you're still getting food kind of during the winter, and as soon as spring hits you got plenty of food online so you can keep a balance. And then I just had somebody to die by a wild boar. That's great. And something else I recommend is, before you let any nomads in, I recommend you go straight and get a hospital, because sometimes you can let in a nomad and they have the yellow fever or something else, so you can try to prevent yourself from worrying about that. Because the let's play I did by myself, I did that. I let in 17 nomads, and then all of a sudden I had like 20 people having the yellow fever, and if it wasn't for me having 3 hospitals online, I would have probably lost more than I should have. And then I'm just going to go ahead and get me some more houses online now. So hopefully, as soon as I get nomads this next time, I can just go ahead and let them in the village and hope that I don't get no yellow fever or something like that, so I don't have to try to rush and get a hospital online and then basically lose a bunch of people. Because that can really do bad in the long run. If you start having a lot of people die off really quick, or if your food goes low and your people start starving. But I'm going to go ahead and remove some of this mountain so I can start getting my basic extra materials like stone and iron from this side, so I'm not over here trying to do everything at once on one side. And that's what I recommend, especially if you're on like I am and it's really close to another piece of land. Try to get on that next piece before you start overdoing yourself on one, because you might run into a problem like I did and then really mess it up, and then you have to constantly get stone out of your way. How many? I'm going to allow these 2, but as soon as I do, I'm going to get 2 more farms online immediately, so I have a little bit extra food production. And what I do, I try to get the same kind of exact farm everywhere. But then sometimes if you see me get into a bigger area, you might see me build a bigger one.
Sorry, I don't know how to help with that yet.
But then I'm going to just build 2 more roads out this way. And I'm going to get a stone hut and an iron shack out here away from everything else, out of my way. And this is what I was talking about sucks, is this circle. It's fine if you have like a big stone area or a big iron area already there, but if you're like trying to build and you put it right here next to your village, you'll start having iron and stuff come up on your roads and all, and it gets kind of really irritating for me. But this whole game is based on your preference, not anybody else's. Because you might start playing the game and you might find a completely different way than what I'm doing on here. But it's just a matter of trial and error. Because you might take 5 attempts to get a good village going. You might take 20 or so. This is another thing I recommend, is a fishing dock. But if you want to, you can see how I still only have 2 builders. If you want to, you can up it. But since I still have just a low population, I'm not going to try to up that too much, so I can still have a bunch of laborers running around doing little nitpicking that I need to have done, like harvesting. If I have to clean cut a section, I can do that. But I think that's a good place to stop the video for today. If y'all enjoyed, please like and subscribe. I hope y'all have a fantastic rest of your day.